are here doing their thing. Little do they know. We're going to see what happens. That's the toy box. We've got lots of balls to play with, and I'm just going to maybe just give them one at a time and then throw them all out and see what happens. We'll just wait for everyone to join us while the boys are doing their thing. But welcome everybody, thanks for joining us. Hit that like button, be much appreciated, and say hi in the chat. Sorry, I was just looking at something there. But here we've got tonight, Bolt's sort of been a bit suspicious. I had it up on the table today and he took something out of it. So we're going to see what happens. I'm just going to pull out a ball and we'll just start it off like that. But welcome everybody. If you're new, that's Buzz and Bolt that you see there with more white. That's Buzz. He's a 14-year-old English no, don't you dare. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. And Bolt here is an 18-month-old Staffy mix. So there we go. Here you go. You just get one each. And we'll just see what happens. But then we'll eventually pull out the whole lot. And see, I actually have no idea how it's going to go. No idea. Just for those who've just joined us, we're going to pull them all out at once and just see. I don't know. I have no idea what will happen. But they've all got a ball each now. Hey? You get your ball? That's the boy. But welcome everybody. I'll just let you know again, if you just joined us, that's Bolt. He's a 18-month-old English Staffy. And that's Buzz, he's a 14-year-old. Sorry, that's Bolt. He's a 18-month-old Staffy cross. And this is Buzz, he's a 14-year-old English Staffy. And I've locked them in here. It's like a little, I don't know, like a boxing ring. He was trying to open the door, but I've got a fail safe there as well. But welcome everybody. What we're going to do, we'll wait for everyone to join us in the chat and we'll go from there. That's the boy. There we go. Thought I'd try something different tonight without them wrestling each other and just see what happens. And see what happens. Here we go. There's a go, boys. Bolt dropped his ball. So they've got plenty to play with here. I'd say Bolt's out looking for the one that squeaks. There is one that squeaks. But it is keeping him busy for the moment. But welcome everybody. I think Bolt's out. Some of them squeak. So we're just trying to work out, or he's trying to work out which one's got the squeak in it. That's the boy. There's some of their old ropes there as well. And I might just give him a hand. He won't be able to work that out. That's the boy. That's the boy. Say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We're based in Sydney. It's night time here. And it's going on 6:30 Tuesday night. You want the squeaky one? Hey, you want the squeaky one, don't you? There you go. So I got this idea just to keep them busy. If you've seen our streams before, they sort of just one bit of rope and they're playing together and then they sort of start wrestling away together. Buzz here loves balls. He's a ball addict. And Bolt here. I'll just grab one of these ones here. There we go. Did you find it? Hey, mister? I'll keep that one in my pocket. I'd say this should keep them busy, and I got the lick mat out again for tonight if they do get a little bit too much, and it's got banana on it. So hopefully we'll get those out for them. But welcome everybody, thanks for joining us. Say hi in the chat. We just got Buzz and Bolt out here. That's Bolt, and that's Buzz there. And just got a whole heap of balls for them to play around with, keep them a lot quieter for tonight. It is winter here in Australia, in Sydney, and a bit cool to go out at night, plus a bit hard to stream while you... No? Just they're a lot quieter than usual. A lot quieter than usual. Just see what we're up to here. There we go. That's the boys. But welcome everybody. Did give them a ball each, and they seem to be quite happy with that. And then I just threw the balls out here. Some are squeaky, and not that one. No, that is. Hey, do you want to? Yes. Come on. There you go. That's the one. That's the boy. Not too sure if anyone else does this with their dogs. Let us know in the chat. But on these cold nights when you're at home, you've got to find ways to entertain your dogs, or they'll entertain themselves with themselves. But welcome everybody. Please hit that like button. We've got Buzz and Bolt here, and we're just having a Tuesday night in. And I've got all the balls out for them, the toys. Usually they play with the rope. And then we've got this boy up here. And he's happy with his squeaky toy. I'll see how Buzz goes. There you go. That's a boy. You're loving that toy, aren't you? So I've got them locked in here. There's a bit of a gate there. Where is it? And I've got the door shut here. Buzz tried to go out before. And because Buzz has a tendency to want to take all his toys outside. That's a boy. Yes. No, he's enjoying himself there. But welcome everybody. Please say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Like I always say, Buzz and Bolt don't bite. I don't bite. And everyone's welcome to pop into the chat. Hey Buzz. I know. I think that's one ball down that you're starting to destroy. The major goal, and there's a lot of dogs, and there's a major goal of Buzz's, is to destroy that toy. You found another one. Eh? I think we're going to end up with a bit of a mess in here by the time we're finished, but that's okay. That's okay. What's she doing? You going to find the squeaky ones? That's a boy. That's it. I think Bolt's sort of having a good time there on his own, while Buzz is down here destroying that ball, and once he's got that pulled apart, he'll probably go and try and find another one. Won't you, mister? You having a good time? There you go. Hey? It's one of those things that dogs love, squeaky toys. That's a boy. You loving that? Let's see if we've got another one that squeaks. I think I've got another one over here. I'll see if Buzz will grab hold of that one. You want the squeaky one? You want everything, don't you? I think we're getting some more action out of Bolt here. He's a lot younger. He's 18 months old. He's a Staffy mix. That's the boy. And Buzz here, he's 14 years old. And he's an English Staffy, and he's just content to just lay there and destroy the ball. That's the boy. Got some more? Here you go. I think there's too many for you, isn't there? That's the boy. That's the boy. So we're just having a quiet night in. A little bit cool outside, not too sure of the temperature. I know a lot of people that are watching, it's their summertime, well, it's actually our winter time. That's a boy. Yes. Can you find it? There you go. That's a boy. And the whole exercise is to get rid of the energy so they sleep for the rest of the night. But anyone that's watching, if you've got a dog yourself, let us know what type of dog you got, where you're watching from. What you got? You lost it? Hang on. Let me have a look. What about this one? This one squeaks, I know that. There you go. Go get that one. There you go. We've got some more under here. I think he wants, no, there's that one, there's that one, and I can see the one that he's looking for. So I've turned it into like a little ring, closed all the doors so they can't get out, because this fella here wants to take them outside. We know that. I think I'll keep one squeaky one here in my pocket. There you go. What you doing, Buzz? Do you want a squeaky one? Here you go. No, he's not interested. Want that one? You want everything, don't you? Here you go. Go. Oh no, sorry. Too late. I'll go get that later. There you go. That's the boy. That's the boy. So they're going to make a bit of a mess. Well, I'm happy with that. It was funny. I had the box or the balls up on the table there, and I've been out and I came in and he had something out of it already. He'd reached over and grabbed it. That's the boys. But this is a way that I'm just going to alleviate them. Bolt here, tormenting Buzz. You want that one? You should go. There's the boy. Hey. Mess alert there. We've got a little bit of a mess there. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate that. That's the boys. I think this will keep them going for probably an hour or so. I've got some lick mats for later on. Go, Buzz. Go find your ball. Get your ball. What about this one? No, you want to get the squeaky out, don't you? We'll come over this way a little bit. You want to try that one? Want that one? No. Nobody wants anything. Just trying to take a screenshot. Here we go. Here, boys. Yes. Funny boys. Welcome, Anna. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. Hi, sweet boys. They are sweet boys. That's Bolt that you see. Oh, that's Bolt, sorry. I'm getting myself mixed up. That's Bolt. He's 18 months and he's a Staffy mix. And that's Buzz. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. Bit tired tonight. I'm getting a bit tongue-tied. So instead of them, I don't know if you've seen I think I have seen you on before, where they're just wrestling around and just in between two ropes. So I went and got some balls. They're all from Kmart, so they're not that expensive. And just give them a bit more of something else to do instead of pulling ropes and just barking at each other, and let them do a bit of destroying. And that'll be a bit of a mess to clean up. But that's okay. And if it gets a bit much later, I've got some lick mats for them, one each. And I've squashed some banana through it. I've frozen it. And I gave them a lighter dinner tonight to compensate for them having a bit of that there. Hey, Sandy's Pack, great seeing you. Somebody's been shopping. Yes, if I was in New Zealand, I would have went to Pack and Save, but I went to Kmart. They're very cheap. A lot of the balls, it's just, I think it's a 5-pack for $3. These ones have a few different ones with the squeakies in it. It was a 5-pack for $6. So I just went and got a few of them. I thought I'd just do something different tonight, keep them entertained, and instead of pulling ropes, a deal. What is a deal? But I think they're going to go through most of them, and they're going to make a complete mess. But they've got plenty of balls to choose from. It ended up being about 15 balls, I think. What was that? No, 20 balls, I think. And they got their ropes in there as well. And that little bit of rope there, I actually had it on the back table here, which is behind me. And that rope was in there. For some unknown reason, he's climbed up and he's got a hold of it. Here, Bolt. Here, Buzz. Buzz. There you go. What about that one? See if this one makes a noise. Yeah, that's it. Love your squeaky toys. If anyone's watching, if you've got a dog yourself, or if you've got even 2 dogs, how do you keep them entertained? Because if you do have 2 dogs, I think a lot of people would know, and especially with a big age difference. Here, Buzz. Yeah, with a big age difference. One's a bit more mellow, and one's a lot more active, and there's a huge age difference between them. But if anyone's seen, Buzz does give Bolt here a run for his money, especially when it comes to the rope. But I don't think they're interested in the rope tonight. But welcome everybody. Much appreciate everyone joining us. Please hit that like button. I've got to go behind that table and get a hold of that other ball. It's got a squeak in it, because we can't run out of squeaky toys, because that'll be entertainment for them. You want that one, Buzz? I think. Here you go. Go out and play. That's the boy. And if anyone's worried about them, they're old loungers. So, and I put blankets on them. That's the boy. You don't know what to do. That's all cool. Thank you for that, Sandy. Much appreciated. And appreciate everyone just stopping by, checking out Buzz and Bolt and watching. Thought I'd try something different tonight to keep them entertained. With these 2, every night you've got to try and find something, because they're around about the same time every night. Start doing their thing. Especially this fella here, being 18 months old. But I'll go out later and get the lick pads. I'll let them just do their little bit of the thing, let everyone just sit back and watch. But you can see there's going to be a fair bit of mess. I think they're giving these balls a good go over. They're not your Kongs. These type of balls, they come from Kmart, and they really don't last that long. But they're having a good old time. Hey boys, nobody wants a squeaky one? Hey? But I hope everything's well with Wilson there, Sandy. So let's know how that's all going. That's the boys. I know. I probably should have timed this and just sort of just went, how long is it going to take them to get through all of this? Yeah, I'll just take another photo. If you see me with my finger, I'm taking photos. Just do a bit of a screenshot. Hang on, here we go. That's the boys. That's the boys. Why won't it work? Oh, there we go. I've probably got my finger stuck in there. That's all cool. That's all cool. But please say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. If you do have a dog yourself, if you've just joined us, that's Buzz. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy, and that's Bolt. He's an 18-month-old Staffy mix. And we think Ridgeback. So, but someone told me the other day, they sort of thought, oh, it looks like he's losing his Staffy look. And in the back of my mind, I'm going, you better not, because I'm going to have to change the name of the channel, because it's Meet the Staffies. Well, that's all cool. That's all cool. And Sandy says, yeah, he had a follow-up today. Oh, cool. He got anaesthetic lotion to stop him scratching. Otherwise, they're happy with his program. Oh, that's cool. That's good news. And yeah, he probably will scratch away. And I suppose as it's starting to heal, he'll start wanting to lick it and scratch it and all that type of stuff. But that's good news that he's had his checkup and that he's going well. And, oh, I'll just pop that up. Oh, just make sure I've got the camera in line. Where am I? I'll just, oh, hang on. I can't see. Where is it? There we are. I'll just pop this link up. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Everyone, please. Where are they? I'm looking the other way and I'm trying to do this. I'm just going to put a link up for everyone. This is for Sandy's Packs channel. Please go subscribe, check out the channel, and it'll tell you the story of Wilson, his dog, and that's had an operation. And I think I've caught up with everything there. And sorry, my eyes are terrible tonight, typing slow. No, that's all cool. That's all cool. Alfredo, great to see you. I'll let go. This was full. This was full of the toys. Bolt knew it was there, and I had it up on the table over here, and he got one of the ropes out, so I caught him doing that, and then he knew it was sitting there. But welcome. They've already destroyed some of the balls. Thought I'd try something. I wasn't too sure what was going to happen. I don't know if they were going to go crazy or if they were just going to be a bit more laid back tonight, which I'm actually enjoying them being a bit more laid back with all these balls. And I've got a squeaky one up here, and there's one behind the lounge. I'll have to go and... No, he's not too interested. I think they're just happy to sit back and pull the balls apart. And if anyone's watching, if you've got more than one dog, how do you keep them entertained at home? Because dogs will be dogs, and then they'll end up entertaining themselves. That's the boys. They look like they're having a good old time. Hey? But welcome everybody. Please hit that like button. Say hi in the chat. As I always say, buzz and bolt don't bite. Oh, they've got buzz in the nose. I don't know. He doesn't seem to. He likes the squeaky ones. He was playing with them a minute ago. He's looking behind there because that's where I had them hidden. And he seems to be going for these tennis type balls, or the coloured ones, because he can pull them apart. So I'm probably going to go through those pretty quick. But anyway, it's all cool. They're all from Kmart, so they weren't that expensive. Hey, Jeannie Lowe from somewhere in California. Great seeing you. Always good to see you here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Or it's our night. It's currently 10 to 7, Tuesday night here. But always good to see you. I hope everything's going well. We've, you might remember we were into the streaming before, and we've only just got back into streaming. Had a bit of a break from it. Had a few things that had to be done, and a lot of that seems to be all going well. But great seeing you. That's the boys. So I don't. To be honest with everyone, I had this idea in my head today, and I thought, I really don't know what they're going to do. Well, I gather they destroy toys, but having so many all at once, because when I started off the stream, I just gave them one each, and they got excited. And I was thinking in the back of my head, what's going to happen if I just pile them all out and see what happens? And it's just kept them calm. Probably because they got too much to choose from. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. But that's all cool. Buzz looks like he's happy there. Don't you, mister? Oh dear. Buzz is super happy there, Sandy. Thanks for that. So this squeaky... So I've got the squeaky one here, but they just don't seem that interested in it. I don't know, this might be the way to do it. Oh no. Okay, up on the lounge. There you go. Yeah, Buzz sort of moved a little bit there. That's it. What are you playing? What's he playing? Anyone known that tune? Here we go. Up there. And Jenny says, how's Buzz and Bolt doing? They're doing very well, very well. Bolt's doing well. Buzz, he's got a little bit of arthritis, which he's on medication for. And he's also got a sore in his leg there. The vets aren't too concerned by it. We've just had to just dress it and put a bandage on it. And I've been taking him to the vet every week now. They dress it and bandage it again. I've got to go back again tomorrow morning. And it's shrinking. And I'm just going to see how it goes. And then you might end up needing an operation just to have it taken off. Because what will happen is, if we don't bandage it or do anything, you'll just keep knocking it and it'll just keep bleeding. Here we go. Hey? No, did I say you could have it? Here we go. There you go. There we go. I hope you haven't been swallowing anything there, Buzz. So other than that, everything's going well. How's okay? Having fun? Yeah, they are having fun. Some of the streams I've just had the rope out and they've been playing, because it's like I explained to everyone, at this time of night here in Sydney it's dark, and I just can't wait for daylight saving to come. still got a bit of a wait for that, and it's our winter, so I can't really around this time take them out for a walk because it's too dark. I do a stream in the morning as well. And because it was real foggy this morning here and probably a little bit of cloud cover, it started off dark, but once it lightened up, it was not too bad. And Sandy says he's playing MacArthur Park. So the streams of a night time will be mainly inside until it starts getting lighter outside. I suppose I could walk. Just got to go somewhere where there's lights. Down the road here, there's like a shopping centre sort of area. I suppose I could walk them around there and you'd have some light. Or take a torch. Just shine a torch or something like that. Hey, Buzz, you don't look too impressed. We might let you go out and get a drink of water. We'll just let him sit there for a minute. I think he might be starting to be a bit thirsty. And Alfredo says, many dogs howl when they listen to that noise. No, they don't howl. I'm very lucky. I've never heard Buzz or Bolt howl. They'll bark at it, but that's about it. But I don't think these toys are... Look at this. I'll have to video myself tonight cleaning the mess up. I do these things to myself. But welcome everyone. Really appreciate everyone joining us tonight. Say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. I've got their lick mats out. So what I'm going to do, I'll probably go get those soon. And I might bring you a bowl of water in, Buzz. And just see if you want a bit of water. And Jenny says, do I hear other dogs in your neighbourhood howling? No. I never hear dogs. I hear them barking, but I never hear them howling. If you go to the back of our house, not the neighbours behind me, but over to the right, as you're looking out the back, up there somewhere they've got some dogs. They sound like they've got more than one anyway. And you hear them barking sometimes. And just down the road here, the other way, there are some dogs, but I only ever hear them bark. I never hear them howl. And Alfredo says, mines do, haha, with that high-pitched noise. I never ever thought about that, with them howling. Hey, mister? You don't howl, do you? Everyone knows you just bark. You want to have your voice known, don't you? Hey? You tired? Well, I had it. No, he's spitting it out. I'm just checking that he's not swallowing. He's spitting it out. And said he's laughing at Alf, and Judy says, okay, interesting. And Alfredo's laughing. Everyone laughs. But welcome, everybody. Please say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. I'm going to go. We'll go out into the other room. You just can all follow me because I think he's going to want to have a drink of water. He might want to go outside. If he wants to go outside, I'll just let him outside. We'll just follow him out there, watch him do his business and come back if everyone wants to. I only go outside if both go out. Oh, your neighbour's got some roosters there, Sandy. Oh, they'd be going early in the morning. Yeah, he does, Journey. He does look sleepy. Don't you, mister? But if I said the magic word, their magic words, you know how if I say the word walk, as in going for a walk, they don't respond. So I've never taught them that word. But if I mention the word hop in, I'm not going to say it all at once, but if I say hop in the car, but I say it as a whole sentence, they'll look, but I'm not going to torment them tonight. So that's their key word. Not too sure if anyone's watching what key words are for your dogs. I've got let's go, okay, and hop in the car. Oh, they're not doing it. Hop in the car. There you go. You might be right there, Jenny. He's too tired to be worried about it. But Bolt picked up on that one pretty quick. But roosters, problem here, roosters going off all the time. I remember that when I lived in the country. I went out to my uncle's place. They had roosters, and they used to have bantam chickens. And I used to have one. He named it for me as a little kid, but I don't know, something happened to it. I don't know. I won't talk about that. And the word treats in my cat's favourite. Treats. That'd be, yeah. Because it's good, because cats understand words too. And they've got their patterns and all that type of thing. Which is all cool. But thanks everyone for joining us. Please say hi in the chat. Like I always say, Buzz and Bolt don't bite. They just make a mess. Yeah, just keep watching Bolt. He's spitting that all out, so that's pretty good. Because when I bought the toys, I was like, oh no, there's those plastic ones, but it seems to be going all right at the moment. Probably what I should have done, because I've got some stairs here. I might do that another time. The problem I had, they just follow me everywhere. So if I went upstairs, they'd follow me. And what I should do, leave them down the bottom and let the ball bounce down the stairs. I might try that in a minute, actually. Might be a bit of fun. Hey, we're running out of balls quickly. And they're not the most expensive balls. Because I knew they'd get destroyed. So, not much left. Is anyone going to put their hand up for me to come and help me clean up? And Alfredo's laughing. Sandy says, hand clap and we'll gets whilst going, or shall we? Oh, okay, the hand clap and will. Well gets whilst going, or shall we? Yeah. So they're the key words. And everyone's laughing. I know, here's Buzz. Hey, do you want to go to the toilet? We going to go to the toilet? What I'm going to do, I'm actually not going to let him out. If he can open that door. I don't know if anyone else's dogs or even the cat can open, because cats are smart, if they can open the door. Here he goes. There we go. Where Bolt, he can't open the doors. Hey boys. Well, I better take him out because he might want a drink of water. We'll just see how we go here. Want a drink of water? Just see where they're going to go. If they go outside, that's all cool. I'm not going to keep him trapped. No, he wants to... toilet break, is it? No? Or is it water break? No, it's toilet break. Okay, we'll let you go to the toilet. There he goes. Where'd you go? With Bolt. Don't tell me he's back out here. You don't miss a trick, do you? While he's gone, I'm just going to go up here. Excuse me, everybody. There is a ball around here somewhere. There it is. I found it. Here we go. Here we go. Who puts shoes on tables? What you doing? I know. Yes. I'm going to get this ball I left over here. There you go. Go get it. Oh no. I heard Buzz back. He just came through the door. There we go. That's the boys. You're going to get me in trouble for the mess. I'll just go find Buzz, make sure he's all right. Where's Buzz? Go find Buzz. And what I'll do, I'm just going to... I can't do anything without you watching, can I? There's not too many balls left. We've got one of these ropes. What I'm going to do... I know, you found that ball. I'm just going to go up here. So look at this. He follows me everywhere. I'm just going to go here. Here we go. Here you go, Buzz. That didn't work too well. And if my niece is watching, my niece, she's in her 30s now. And that was the first painting that she loves. She's a great drawer and she loves painting. And I think she did that at school. That was one of the first pictures that she ever done. And I thought, oh, that's fantastic. So I kept it and put it up. And then I found out, she told me later on, she saw it on a video or something and said, you got my picture up there, I never finished it. I thought it was finished, but anyway. So I like that. I like it. More for sentimental value. Oh, well. Oh, hello, London. Thanks for joining us. Great seeing you. London 2017. Oh, you only have staffies. Cool. How many staffies you got and how old are they? I assume you're watching from London. Not too sure. Just let us know. But great seeing you. Thanks for joining us. I got a bit sidetracked there. Hey, Razor. Great seeing you. Going well, mate. Hope you're going well there in South Africa. Great seeing you. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked with Bolt Buzz wanting to go out. And then I thought I'd try bouncing the balls down the stairs, but that failed. Anything with these streams, nothing's really planned. All the plan was is get some balls, throw them out and see what happens. So going well. Thank you for that, Razor. Sandy, everyone's there. London, I said. Jenny says, oh, well, that's beautiful. Thank you for that, Jenny. I just thought it was so funny when she said, but I never finished it. She does watch sometimes, I think. Well, she must, because she told me about the photo. Anyway, don't know. Who painted that? That was my niece. She painted that. That was one of her first paintings when she was practicing. I think it was when she was at school. She's in her 30s now. And she forgot all about it, and she saw it one time. I don't know if it was from a photo I took or she was watching one of the live streams and saw it there. So I just like it. I don't know if it suits the wall there. because of the length of stairs, the height, I don't care. I stuck it there because I want it there. So, but it was cool. It was cool. But thank you for that, Jeannie and Alfredo. Appreciate that. But welcome everybody. If I've missed anyone in the chat, I do apologise. I do get sidetracked sometimes. I like to try and answer everyone when I can, or if I'm a bit late on the answer, just replying or something like that, I do apologise. But if you just joined us, please hit that like button. I'll just run through who they are. That's Bolt. He's an 18-month-old Staffy mix, and we think with Ridgeback. And that's Buzz. I'll go around over this side. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. And they're both rescue dogs. Buzz was rescued when he was 18 months old. That's it, look away. And Bolt was rescued when he was 2 months old. And what happened to the puppy's leg? Yes, with his leg there, he's got a bandage on there. He's had a sore come up, so I took him to the vet. They checked it all out. They weren't too concerned with it. So this has been going on for a few weeks now. I've been going once a week. Got to go again tomorrow. And they've wrapped it up. They've put antiseptic cream on. He was on antibiotics, but he's no longer on those now. It's shrunk. The redness is gone. The swelling's gone. So I'll get it checked out again tomorrow, and then we're going to make a decision whether just to keep wrapping it for a while to see what happens, or have an operation and just get it taken off. So we'll probably make that decision tomorrow, or we may leave it another week. But they're not concerned by it. They likened it to like he's an old dog, like a wart and a growth, just something like that. It's not anything serious. And Beast, great seeing you. Thanks for joining us again. Always great seeing you, Beast, as well as everyone else. He is enjoying a lot today, keeping him well entertained. He was entertained this morning as well. If anyone saw the stream this morning, this fella took off. There were 4 or 5 deer. All I saw were these white things. I went back to look on the footage, but no, they weren't in there. But he came back. So thanks for that, Beast. And Sandy saying hello to Beast. And Razor says, "Oh right, I remember you told me last time I joined." Yeah, all cool. And Razor's the fella that always lets me know that I know his future. I always remembered that, Razor. Always remembered that. And I always remember the first time Razor joined one of the lives. It's so funny. I've got to tell the story again. I don't know if anyone's heard it. When Bolt was younger, and he was a horrible walker on a lead, I had this smart idea of having retractable leads on both of them and take them for a walk and stream them. That's when I used to do my walking streams. And I might go back to doing them. I don't know. It might work better with the retractable. What happened? It was a mess. It was all over the place. The good old days. It was a mess. And all I remember, Razor, I can't remember exactly what you said, but towards the end of it, he says, "I think I'll go now," or something like that. And Razor left, and I thought, no, he'll probably never come back again. But he has. It was more like a comedy, I think. Hey, Buzz. Hey, Buzz. There's a particular reason why you can't go out there. I don't know. I don't think he's really enjoying this as much tonight. I know. I thought he was trying to get through the little gate I put up there, but he found a ball. The good old days. And B says, "Hey, Sandy Pack, how are you and how's Wilson?" That's cool. Give us an update on that. And Alfredo, or haha. I got some funny stories. I love streaming. Because you just don't know what's going to happen. Well, I suppose my type of streams, I don't know. Yeah, you know you're going to go for a walk, you know you're going to go out, but with the dogs, you don't know what their reaction's going to be. Because like this morning when I went out, I knew it was going to be dark, but I thought it's going to lighten up soon, because one of the other days it did lighten up quicker because there was no clouds, there was no fog, and it just seemed to get lighter quicker. And I thought I'd try a different park and it was a park that across from a rehoming centre. I go there a few times. I like it there. And they've got a bit of a fence around it. It's like a bit of a dog park. He bolted. And but this morning I drove up, no lights, couldn't see a thing. And I'm going, oh no. But I still forged ahead. You could just see them. I looked at the replay at the beginning and yeah, you can't see that much. I just kept going. I kept talking away. So that's the beauty. If you ever want to go into streaming yourself, it doesn't have to be perfect. You got to look at mine and just have a go at it. That's my theory. And Sandy, and Sandy's just given an update. Beastie's doing good actually. I'm waiting on a gimbal to shoot his progress. That's cool. You'll enjoy the gimbal. Putting your phone on a gimbal, which I've got this one on, you just sort of go like that and it just follows it around. When you do it, hold the phone in your hand, it does shake a fair bit, which happened to me the other day because I forgot my clip. And Razor says, well, you know something, 2V's seen the greatest progression on your lead training from joining from that stream. I'll read that again. Well, you know something. Oh, I've seen the greatest progression on your lead training. That's it. I should have just documented the whole thing, kept all the videos and said, this is where it starts and this is how you teach your dog how to walk. Because he walks pretty good now. Still has his moments sometimes. But then when he does have his moments, he's easy to control, except for the other day when he saw a cat. So thank you for that, Razor. Appreciate that. Now, Fredo says, great to know that about Wilson. Yes, it is good news. And Sandy, sorry for not asking before. Still a bit sleepy. That's all cool. Alfredo just needs coffee and he's going to go off and get us all some coffee as well. And B says, Sandy Pack, I'm good, buddy, and good to hear that he's recovering well. God bless him. And Sandy, all good. Alfredo, it's all about Buzz and Bolt here. No, that's all good. You can talk about Wilson. Like, the channel is about Buzz and Bolt, but I like other people talking about their dogs as well and learning about their dogs. So I have no problem with that. So if anyone wants to talk about other dogs or their dogs, please pop that in the chat. Pop that in the chat. And Alfredo, that's okay, Alfredo. You don't have to like coffee. You can just make us some. I thought, I know, being in Spain, I just get the impression that Spain is a big coffee drinking. I don't know. Here in Australia, there's supposedly, this is what we're told. I don't know if it's true. It's what the media say. There's a big coffee culture here in Australia. Supposedly, we have, I don't know, the best coffee or something. I don't know how that is, but one thing, don't go to McDonald's. If you go to McDonald's to get a coffee, never get a large. Always get a small. Because whether it's small, medium or large, I think they put the same amount of coffee in it. So if you get a large one, it just tastes weak and horrible. Not saying that McDonald's coffee is the best in the world anyway. If you want to have a good coffee, the caramel latte. I love caramel in my coffees. What you doing? Hey, mister? You're causing trouble. I just got to check I'm not missing anything here. No, that's all cool. That's all cool. Where are you? I don't want to look at your bum. Yeah, go over there. Oh, what's going on? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Might be time for those lick pads in a minute. If they get a bit too much. I know last time I put cream cheese on them. Can't do that all the time, I can tell you. But I've just, they've got about quarter to a half a banana on each one and I've squashed it all through and froze it. And, okay, yeah, thanks, hang on. It's all gone too quick here. Let me see, I think, yes, but I'm the weird one. Okay, I'll just keep going. Yes, and B says, yeah, they do some scamming. Ah, the scam of the coffee, yes, in the large ones, they do that. So you only go to McDonald's if you want to just go through the drive-through and you're in a hurry. Yeah. And Ray says, okay, I have to leave, unfortunately, have to continue the grind again. Buzz and Bolt, enjoy your night. I'm sure they will enjoy your night too. Thank you so much, and give them some treats from me. Will do. Appreciate you popping in, Razor, and you have a great day. Thanks very much. And Jeannie says McDonald's coffee is definitely one of the best. Probably in America it might be better. Because, I don't know, maybe it's because of me. I like my coffee strong. And I grind my coffee. I've got a machine, it grinds the coffee and then puts the water in it and all that type of stuff. And there's 3 different levels. There's 1 scoop, like a little spoon. 1, 2 or 3. So 1's the weakest and 3's the strongest. I always had number 3. I love my coffee strong. Street's over there, what are you doing? So that could be my fault as well, of the strength. And Sandy says, do you have muffin break over there? We used to. I haven't seen one for a while, I don't think. No, I haven't seen one for ages. They might have closed down because a lot of things change and businesses close and that type of thing. But we used to. And Alfredo only drinks Nesquik. That's that, and you mix. That's where you mix it and you put it's flavoured or something, and you mix it with milk. I think. And B says homemade. He has homemade coffee. And Alfredo says, let me tell you something, and hope no one gets mad at me. Jenny likes Nesquik. We could never get mad with you, Alfredo, anyway. And Jenny says, true, I make my own coffee at home. Yeah, you put it in a cup, one of those travel cups, and just take it out with you. And Sandy says, Muffin Break's caramel latte was incredible. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Muffin Break. Not too sure. And Alfredo says, you said that about McDonald's, and it came to my mind that Starbucks. Honestly, my opinion is I haven't tried anything worse than that, and they are so expensive. Interesting that you talk about Starbucks. They didn't do well here in Australia. There's another one called Gloria Jeans, the same sort of thing. They do well. But a lot of Starbucks here in Australia closed down. They've still got a few around, but it's not as many as they had. So that's my story on Starbucks. But welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us. Please say hi in the chat. Tell us your favourite type of coffee, or if you've got a dog yourself, or if you want to chat about anything else, please just pop that in the chat. We don't have to talk about Buzz and Bolt all the time, or we can talk about McDonald's or anything. It's all cool. It's all cool. And B says they put too much ice. That's in the frappes, is it? Do they call them frappes? Not too sure. And Jenny, Starbucks here in the Jenny says, is expensive? 2, it's ridiculous. Yeah. So I think the price of coffee's gone up too. I know coffee prices here in Australia has gone up. And how much did I pay? Where was I? Was it today or yesterday? It's a cafeteria up at the hospital, but I got a regular, so the small, medium, large, so a medium, caramel latte. How much was it? I think it was about $8 something. I don't know, I can't remember. No, I can't remember. And Sandy's going to be back. That's all cool. He's feeling a bit thirsty. B says, I like black coffee before hitting the gym. Cool. Black coffee's good. Interesting you say that. At home here, I just have black coffee. I don't have sugar, nothing. But when I go out to buy a coffee at one of the places, it's always a latte. Don't ask me why. I just am a strange person. That's the way I do it. They said coffee price. What are you doing? And Jeannie says they said coffee prices in Canada are going up too. I think that coffee prices are going up everywhere. It's just the cost of living. No matter where you live in the world, it's just the cost of living. And everything's going up. Look at this mess. And since everything's going up, boys, yes, you just have to go get a job to clean this up. Pay for the balls that you destroyed, my Kmart balls. Everyone knows I love Kmart. We still have Kmart here in Australia, and it's very popular. The one not far from my place is 24 hours. You can see me frequenting there about midnight sometimes. If I need to go and get something. Except today, I went during the day to get these. And Alfredo says, here is very expensive, very, and I went twice when younger, very expensive, quite small mugs, and the taste was awful, at least for me, yeah. I like it when you go into one of the shops and they say it's large. And when and like, yeah, I can have a large, whatever coffee you ask for. You get the cup and you're thinking, that's not large. It's like shrinkflation. And I think that's what they call it. They just don't put the prices up, they just shrink everything. Not too sure if that happens where everyone else is, but it certainly happens here. And B says, I think it's better to learn to make a great coffee at home. So true, which is delicious also and budget friendly. And Jenny says, exactly, Beast, and I agree. And coffee nests quick at home, you got it. I think I'll have to start making my own balls. I'll get the vacuum cleaner out. I'll pick a lot of this up by hand and just get the vacuum cleaner out. It's okay. It's okay. But welcome everybody. If you just joined us, please say hi in the chat. Hit the like button. Let us know where you're watching from. That's Buzz that you see there. He's a very active, I think for his age, a 14-year-old English Staffy. He was a rescue dog, rescued when he was 18 months old. And that's Bolt. He's a 18-month-old Staffy mix, and he was rescued at 2 months. And that's one thing with Buzz and Bolt. They've always gone out just about every day since with Buzz, with both of them. And especially on weekends, used to go on a lot of walks and that type of thing. On tracks, go to different places. And we're doing the same with both of them together. Just a little bit more difficult with you sometimes, but he's pretty good on the lead. And yes, he is a happy boy there, Jeannie. But I recommend anybody, please, take your dogs for a walk. They had a sad story, I think it was in Melbourne, here in Australia, where a lot of places now, they're apartments and people have dogs. Well, this person was filming, I think it was on TikTok as well. I only saw it on one of the news outlet things. And the poor dog, it was a corgi, and it was left on the balcony, and this person kept filming it over a few months. And the corgi was never allowed inside. It was winter, and it gets cold in Melbourne. It had a box to sleep in, but no padding. And the patio part, it just looked a mess. Like it could have been 10 stories up, 15 stories. I'm not too sure how high up. So somebody put this out there, and what did they do? Anyway, some complaints were put in, the news outlets, so it's a bit of an outcry for it. And the owner ended up giving over the dog, and they're trying to find it a new home. But very sad. I don't know if anyone else saw that, if it was shown anywhere else in the world. But yeah, you can't do that to dogs. They've got to be out. They've got to release that energy, like this fella here. And if they're at home destroying your furniture, take them for a walk. Or keep them busy. Love keeping these two busy. I find they're entertaining. If anyone's watching, if you've got a dog yourself, how do you keep them entertained? How do you go with walks or taking them to different places or to dog parks, let us know. But I think they're a lot quieter than what they usually are. So in a way, this has been a success, because some nights we see can just get a little bit out of hand. What else can I say? Chaos, but I don't know. They're good. They're not too bad. And when I talk about chaos and get out of hand, they don't fight. They're just playing. And I think Bolt here doesn't realise he can be a little bit rough sometimes, so I have to just slow him down and stop him. But what we're going to do, I might go get those lick pads in a second. Just want to check something for a minute. Hey, mister, do you want the lick pads? You want the lick pads? We'll get those in a second. Just looking something up here. Everyone give me 2 seconds. There we go. There we go. Cool. Put that there, and we're off. We're going to go get the lick pads, and I'll get the vacuum cleaner out and vacuum while you're here. No. Okay, we'll go get the lick pads. Let's go. That's the boys. He's going to follow me? I know. Look at this. Oh dear. What? Stop looking at me. Hey, mister. Here we go. So what we've got here, the lick pads again, but this time it's frozen and I've squashed banana in. And it looks like a lot, but it's only a thin layer. It was about 1/4 to 1/2 of a banana each or something like that. I don't know, I hope I didn't put too many. They're the bananas there. I suppose they're fairly, so I suppose about half. Don't know if that's too much, but anyway, that's all cool. Can you smell that? Can you smell that? Let's go. Come. We'll go in here. We'll do it through all your mess. You'll do anything for food, won't you? Okay, in we go. Oh, how can I? Yeah, come here. Yeah. I'm trying to fix this carpet up so I can shut the door. Ugh, that'll do. Okay, over here. Okay, where are you going? You coming in? You don't know what you're doing, do you? Okay, here you go, Buzz. Here you go, Bob. Here you go. You've got your lick pad, and you can have yours over here. There we go. Mind your own business. Just have your own, mister. So there we go. I like these lick pads that I got because they've got that lip, and I squashed some of the banana right underneath, so they've got to get their tongue right under there as well. And I'll just, while he's doing that, happy birthday. He's a happy boy. Yes, they are both happy boys. Thank you, Jeannie. And there's some people laughing at me. And that, yes, about that dog. I suppose if you Googled corgi on balcony, Melbourne, Australia or something, it'd probably come up. I'm pretty sure they put it out on TikTok and they got quite a few views with that. They're in the wrong hands, and this dog was definitely, and it showed part of the video. I only saw part of the video. Don't know how much of it they released, but you'd see the owner come to the door. It was a sliding door, slide it, throw something out or did something and just shut the door again. And it was a mess, and you could see the balcony railing, and it had glass. It was all smudged, and it was never, well, it didn't look like it had ever been cleaned out there. So, yeah, not very nice. Go, no. Go eat your own. Don't you touch Buzz's. Don't you dare. Don't be greedy. Buzz, Bolt, yeah. Okay. You can come closer. There you go. Come closer. Did you feel, he felt on the outer there. There we go. And yeah, you can't understand why. You can't understand why. It doesn't say much about that person that had him on the balcony there. Huff, yes, Jeannie. Definitely Alfredo. And Sandy says, so sad. It was. I don't know. I'll look it up. I don't know how it comes up. If I Google it. Where is Google? Here we go. We'll use this one. Here we go. I'm sure. What's going on here? Here we go. Google. So if I bring up, say, neglected, I don't know. Dog, Melbourne. Mel, B-O-U-R-N-E, A-U-S. No, that's 2024. No, I'm not too sure. Not too sure. I'm probably Googling the wrong thing. Hey, come here. But with your dogs, they're family. And you've got to treat them like family. And you spoil them. And these are dogs that are family pets. And they get away with a lot of things. I understand there are working dogs as well. They've got to round up sheep, the cattle. That's a totally different thing. So they come from the country, and a lot of the dogs out there, they're farm dogs. And it's a different purpose. They still love their dogs, but their dogs generally stay outside. They look after the house, but they're well looked after. And you can see that they're happy in their working dogs. These two could never be working dogs. Could you imagine it? So just because the dog's out there working and they're left outside because that's the farm and that's that type of thing, it doesn't mean they're neglected. So, and one of the worst things. Hey, Alexander, nice dogs. Thank you so much for joining us. I was just getting on a bit of a tangent there. Great seeing. Let us know where you're watching from. I'll just introduce them to you. That's, yeah. You'd prefer cream cheese, mister, wouldn't you? Here, Bob. So this is Bolt. He's an 18-month-old Staffy mix. And that's Buzz down there. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. Both super spoiled. And thank you for that, Alexander. Jenny said that's true, Sandy. And Sandy says, I had a dog who started out as a chain dog, owned by a gang. Wow. And Alfredo says, yeah, greyhounds. That's it. They're racing dogs and that, but they're loved and they're looked after, generally, like any dog. I think they're sharing. That's all right. You just can share. Not much else I can do about it. Here you go, Buzz. There you go. See, Buzz is the smart one. As you know, there's more on that one. But if you just joined us, it's a mess in here. This is like the, I don't know how else to say it, like the boxing ring or the wrestling ring. I don't know. Closed it up there. I've closed the doors, even though Buzz can open that. And I just pulled out a heap of balls. Started off with 2 and then I just threw them all out. Just so they could have some fun. So they could play like that. Because some other streams that you see that they play with the rope, or then they just start playing with each other. And as Buzzy's getting on, he's got a little bit of arthritis in the leg that we're looking at the moment. I've just got to watch that as well, so try and keep them entertained as much as possible. And I think everyone remembers last night's stream, I said that when I turned the camera off, they stopped playing up. And true to form last night, these two, when I ended the stream, put the camera up, Bolt just lay there on the floor and started snoring, and Bolt jumped up on the lounge and went to sleep. So I think they know. I just hope, I hope that they don't ask for money, like paid actors or something like that. And Sandy says, lol, they'd be saying, you want me to do what? Being birds, working dogs. And Sandy says, Buzz is making it last. That's right. And very intelligent. There's something to do with this phone and the gimbal stick that I don't know what it is. Used to happen when I took them for a walk, lead walks, and I'd stream it. I've only done one lately, but they were pretty good, but I had a problem there. But as soon as I'd put the camera down, I'd say, see everybody, they'd just walk properly. They're going to probably want to have their chairs soon, or their doggy beds with their names on it, like a star. And somebody coming in giving them a manicure, something like that. That'd be quite funny. That'd be quite funny. But welcome everyone. Please say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. And hit that like button. And like I always say, Buzz and Bolt don't bite. I don't bite. They're really super friendly dogs. Probably too friendly. Buzz here will go and say hello to people, but then when he was younger, he'd be really happy and wanted a pat. But nowadays, he just goes up, looks at you, and then he waddles off. That's his semi-hello. And Bolt, well, he checks out a director's chair. That's it, Sandy. That's what they're going to want. And Bolt goes up, and he uses people. He sniffs them out for treats. But he always. So when I go to the dog park, the enclosed dog park, when he gets in there, he runs up to the other dogs like he's saying hello. Runs up to the people. Sometimes he actually runs up to the people first. And Cuckoo, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I don't know if I've seen them before. One of them looks like a dog I've seen somewhere. Depending on where you are, if you're here in Sydney, Australia, you might have seen me walking them around. Let us know where you're watching from, and then we'll know. If you've seen them before, you might have seen the channel used to be called For My Dog Buzz. And when I first started the channel, it was just about Buzz, and then Bolt turned up, and then I put For My Dog Buzz with Bolt, but I thought it just needed a change because it's actually about both dogs. That's Buzz, 14-year-old English Staffy, and Bolt, an 18-month-old Staffy mix. And that's how I come up with Meet the Staffies. More or less took it off one of those movies, Meet the whatever the movies are called. So that could be it, or you've seen me walking them around. And Alfredo, great Cuckoo. Where you going, mister? No, you can't go. You can't get out. You're trapped. Well, I seem to enjoy that. What I might do, I might grab some strawberries next time. And it looks like a lot, but it's only, I squash it, I use my fingers. I just get the banana and squash it in there with my fingers. And they're not really high little bumps in there, so there's not really that much there. And if you freeze it, it makes it last longer. But they seem to love it. And no, I'm from Slovakia, but I've seen streams with the dog with the same names. Okay, that could be that could be it. Because what happened was, under For My Dog Buzz, the original name of the channel, I used to stream quite a lot. And like everything, life gets in the way. I had to stop for a little while. And hey! No. Hey, that is the first time that's ever happened. Okay, that's enough. Hey, no. No, that's no good. I'll have to keep a check on. Okay. Just in time. I know. That's never happened before. That has never happened before. So that's enough. I'll have to keep a watch on that. Because usually when I feed them, don't be crispy, dude. When I feed them, they're separated. I might have had that too close. That's why you saw me put one over here and one over here. And then when they were together, I should have probably... That's something I've got to keep a watch on. That's enough, boys. That's enough, boys. But going back to the channel, so that might have been where you've seen them before, and then we renamed the channel from Meet the Staffies. If that all makes sense there, Cuckoo. And they like strawberries, yes. And Alfredo says Bratislav. And G, so they do enjoy them. They do enjoy those things. Alfredo, well done, Peter, just in time. I know. Thank you, Beast and Sandy. And Hako. I can't even say it properly. From Denmark, but who's Turkish. There we go. Hello, great seeing you. Thanks very much for joining us again. Has a dog, a French bulldog. I was going to say an English bulldog. And called Coco. So there we go. And Fredo, hey Coco. Jeannie, oh, they are eyeing each other. Yes, they are. So I probably won't do that again, as in say close. Or if they go to go with one of the others, I'll just pull them away. And you just woke up. What time is he? Not too sure what time it is there in Denmark. And hey, Foxy, great seeing you. Thanks for joining us again. And Foxy's not here. Okay, Foxy, you're not here. And okay, hi all. And 11:42 in Denmark. Okay. Would that be the same as Spain? Is it the same timeline? Yeah. And everyone's saying hello. Hey, Ginger. Gelwix, hi. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate that. That's Buzz that you see there, 14-year-old English Staffy, and Bolt. He's an 18-month-old Staffy mix. Let us know. Have you got a dog yourself where you're watching from? Welcome. And everyone's saying hello. Hey, great. Same here. Hello, Ginger. Hey, Snow. Thanks for joining us. Great seeing you. Always good to see Snow in the chat. There's a great squirrel called Snow. Good to see you, Alfredo. The same timeline. Yep. And Jeannie, and hello, Squirrel. Beautiful. I've caught up on the chat. I'm doing well tonight, catching up on the chat. And what are you looking at, mister? You're looking a bit sad. You're looking sad. That looks sad. Just to let everyone know, our next stream will be on Thursday morning. That's Sydney time. So taking Buzz to the vet tomorrow morning, and I thought I'd just take the day off on Wednesday, our Wednesday, which would be a lot of people's Tuesdays. So, but I'll put that up in the community post when the next stream will be on, but it'll be on Thursday, 6 a.m. Sydney time. We're just going to go to the vet, and I've got a few other things I've got to get done, and we'll be back in streaming them on Thursday. But I'll put that up in the community page when the next stream is, and if you're not too sure, always pop it up only about 10 hours before it comes on, or 8 hours, something like that, in the coming up with the streams. And Ginger says they're from Baltimore, Maryland in the USA. Welcome. Always great to see people from the US on here. We get quite a few, and we've got Jeannie at the moment. She's, I think she's still here. And she's from California. Hako says something. Have no idea. And Buzz is tired now. I think Yeah, he is tired. You are right there, Beast. Because his reaction tonight to a lot of this is he hasn't seemed that excited. And what I'll do tomorrow with Buzz as well, once we go to the vet, I'm not taking him to the park. I'm not taking him anywhere. He can stay home. And I'll just give Bolt a run by himself. Because they only went out once today. I do that sometimes. I'll take him out in the morning because I love getting Buzz out. He still needs his exercise. And he just waddles around sometimes, except for when Bolt gets a bit too much. Then sometimes in the afternoon, I just take Bolt on his own on a lead walk and leave him at home. So I think I'll leave him at home all day tomorrow. And Alfredo, welcome. Sandy's good here. Snow, hi Sandy. Sandy's pack, hey Snow. Smiles. And Jenny says yes. And Foxy says Buzz was calm when I first started watching these streams. Yes, because Foxy's been here for donkey's years watching the streams. One of the first people. I've got to... You remember the streams, don't you, Foxy? I'd actually have a camera while he was sleeping. That's when he was on his own, wasn't it? Yeah, when he was sleeping. And I'd type. Even though you could hear the background noise, I wouldn't talk. I didn't know what I was doing. Not saying I do know what I'm doing now. It was quite funny, and then, yeah, I didn't realise you meant to talk. And I said to someone, I don't want to talk. So it's quite funny. And Sandy says, Packers, Buzz got a little scar. Yes, that scar that you see there. I'll say hello. I'll see Bushka's in. Great to see you, Bushka. Always good to see Bushka in. Everyone, please go check out. I'll have to go get the link in a second. But yeah, there's a scar there. He got that. I don't know if I told everyone the story. I was at one of the parks and the window was down in the back seat. And he decided to jump out and it was gravel. So he saw another dog. And that's where that scar come from. So, but he never used to jump. It's only because he saw it weren't going fast. It was in like one of the parks and have a road. And B says, but he respects Bolt and care for him a lot, letting him sit next to him. He does. And like all brothers, they can just have a little bit of a fisticuff sometimes. My brother and I used to. And Alfredo says he's still calm. Foxy and Bushka, hi Peter in chat. Always good to see. Bushka has a great channel. Please check it out. Now Alfredo says hello Bushka. Bushka, quick hello, my battery's gone. Okay, all cool. Everyone's saying hello to each other. And Foxy says, I remember when it was just me and Peter chatting. That's right. So if anyone says, you know, I know sometimes, even some of my streams now, sometimes there's not many people, sometimes there's a lot. It's just the nature of streaming. But if you first start out streaming, my advice is just keep going. Isn't that right, Foxy? Because we'd just sit there and chat away and we'd be the only ones. And then someone else would pop in. But you just keep going. You just keep going. That is my advice. You just don't give up. That's it. That's it. And you talk. I've been accused of talking too much. I get in trouble sometimes for talking too much. Or some people I can be talking away. I might be boring. I don't know. I talk away, and people just look at me, and then they just sort of walk away. Not all the time, only sometimes. Maybe because I'm talking too much. I might be over-exaggerating there a little bit. But always good seeing there, Bushka. And hi Alfredo, hi Heko, hi Foxy, Alfredo Leone. He was live a while ago when I was about to say hi. The live ended. Oh, okay. Oh, were you live before there, Bushka? Cool. And Heko, big boy. Thank you for the like. Foxy says, hi Bushka, love. Smiley things there. Sandy's pack. Oh God, Sandy did that once. She saw a possum. Yeah, and jumped out. He's got the squeaky ball there. If you just joined us, the place is a mess. So I went to Kmart, got a few balls, put them all in the basket, gave them one each, and then just threw them out there to see what would happen. And it's kept them entertained for quite a while. Because not too sure if anyone who's watching has two dogs. When you've got one dog, it's quite easy. When you've got two dogs, especially with such an age difference, this fella wants to sort of relax like he is now, and this fella wants to play. Two different energy levels, so I've got to think of things to keep them entertained. But guaranteed, like what happened last night, as soon as I turn the camera off, they'll go to sleep. So that's what happens. So that's the life of Buzz and Bolt. Bless her. Is that sound coming? Yes, it's coming. He's got one of the balls, he's got a squeak in it. There's some others, but I think he's destroyed some of those. And Sasha, beautiful pups. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. And Sasha, let us know if you've got dogs yourself or where you're watching from. Appreciate you saying hi. That's our Bolt that you see with a squeaky ball. He's an 18-month-old Staffy mix. And Buzz here is a 14-year-old English Staffy, and he knows how to open the door. I know, that's magic. Look, that's magic, isn't it? He can't do that. He does not know how to do it. So, so thanks for joining us, Sasha. And Sandy Pack says, Bolty. That's it. I know. Now, Fredo, thanks, Sasha. And Cody, great seeing you. Another fellow Australian, Cody from Sydney. I lost track, sorry. Did think of Buzz and Bolt a few times. Luckily came across your stream. That's all cool. That's all cool. I appreciate you joining us. Always great to see you. And Cody had the same sort of dog. I'm talking. A Staffy cross ridgeback. So, and Alexander, some of those balls look like they have had a hard life. It is. They're going to be throwing it. They're only cheap balls. I got them from Kmart. So, they're not your Kongs or anything. I knew. I didn't think it'd be this bad actually, but. I know, we've lost him. We'll go and follow you in a minute. I'm talking. We'll just have a look at them. If somebody's gone outside, we'll go and check it out. And Alfredo is laughing. Oh, Sandy's Pack says, Alexander, a hard evening here. Foxy says, why don't you have No, I can't have 17 dogs. And Jeannie says they enjoy each other's company. They do. They do. And Alfredo says, I still remember what he did to that little other piggy. They don't have them anymore. I might have to go to a Big W or like a different department store to find them. But they don't have any of the piggies. I can't find them. I know they're coming back in. And Sasha says, my parents have got Staffies. I grew up with Staffs. They're such a clever breed. They are. They're beautiful. I'm a bit partial to Staffies. Where is he coming back? Here he comes. Is the boy? Oh, you're such a smart boy. Yes, I know. If he gives you any more trouble, just let us know. I know. You're trying to find a ball that's intact. Oh dear. Well, that's cool, Sasha, that you've had Staffies. Alfredo's laughing. B says, well, he can open the door by me. Yes, he's always been able to do that. This door here, it's a little bit harder. He used to open that as well, but lately he hasn't been trying. You going to open that door? Show everyone how you open that door. No, it's like, why should I when you can do it for me? He used to be, so. And then the door when I'm in the other lounge room goes out to the laundry. If it's sort of closed over, he just gets his nose, hits it and swings it around. This fella just looks at it. And Alfredo's laughing. Foxy says you can go back to 5.8. I suppose I could. I don't know how you would do that, Foxy. Not too sure. And Jeannie's laughing. And Hako said, then Coco is live after the beeps. Yes, that'd be great. Coco, great dog. Hako's got a French Bulldog. Very beautiful. So please go check out Hako's channel. And Jeannie's going LOL or it's a miracle. I've caught up. Caught up with the chat. Really appreciate everyone joining in on the chat. And as always, let us know if you've got any pets or if you've got a dog or if you want to talk about McDonald's coffee. That's all cool. Or Starbucks coffee. Nah, where you going? No. You funny boys. You funny boys. What are you doing? It's been funny because usually when Buzz goes outside, Bolt wants to go too. But I think he thinks he's going to miss out on something. And like always, if both go outside, then I'll take the camera outside. And Alfredo says, what is clear here is now Peter loves them more than anything. Yes, and that's just precious. Thank you for that, Alfredo. Much appreciated. I think the world of these dogs. They're the best. And they control me. See, everyone thinks I'm the owner of the dogs. Buzz and Bolt. No. I'm their pet and they're the owners. They own me and I'm the pet. I'm their pet. Something like that. Something like that. And Alexander says, take care everyone until next time. Thank you so much for joining us, Alexander. Much appreciated. And see you later, Foxy, as well. I think I've missed that. Great to see you there, Foxy and Alexander. Alfredo says, take care, Alex. And Jeannie says, they are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Jeannie. Yes, the boys. That's always the way with animals. That's so true. So always remember, Jeannie, your cats own you. You don't own them. So the thing is, we'll do anything for them, and they know it. Like, they live rent-free. I've seen this on different things. They live rent-free. They get free food. We are their Uber driver. We just drive them anywhere. They take over the house. 4:30 this afternoon, like clockwork. Here's Bolt wanting to be fed. Very funny, very funny. And Alfredo says, I have 2 dogs, Pinchers, yes, and 4 cats. I think I've asked you, how do the dogs get along with the cats? I wouldn't be able to have cats here. And Jeannie says, take care, Alexander. Heiko says, maybe Meet Staffies can help Andy. Andy. Not too sure. Have I missed something there, Andy? And Jeannie says, absolutely, and laughs. Sandy's pack says, he's the best when a rescue dog learns to take you for granted. That is true. I like the way you put that. And Jeannie's laughing at her, says that they live separated. Yeah. How do you do that? Like, you've got 4 cats and 2 dogs. How do you keep them separated? I'd be interested in that, because I knew somebody at the dog park. Haven't seen them for quite a while now. They had a German pointer. Super beautiful dog, but super hyperactive. And when they got it, was a rescue dog, and it had been neglected, and they've helped it through and recovery and all that sort of stuff. But they had to have a cat, and they have to have the cat and their dog separated by a gate type thing, and they just, I don't know, look at each other, but they don't want them to meet each other. So let us know how you do that. And Sandy's pack is the best when a rescue dog. Okay, they live separate. Okay, says because they can't find. Oh, sorry. I get you. Hang on, give me a second. Hang on, I'll go up here. Hang on, there we go. I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at my computer. Sorry about that, Heiko. Where did I have it up here? No, I've got to bring this back up again. Give me 2 seconds. And we'll fix that up. Where is it? Here it is. That's the one. We'll put that there, put that there, put that there. And there we go. There's Heiko's channel. Please subscribe, check out his channel. Beautiful Coco. The French. What are you doing? No, don't you dare. Beautiful French. Does anyone talk to their dogs like a human? I'm sure he understood me. So yes, beautiful French bulldog called Coco. So, which is cool. And maybe because I have a few, because they can't few. Okay. Alfredo Algini says, my father and stepmom have 2 dogs and 2 cats. How do they do? Do the dogs and cats get on well? Because I know some places I've heard of, I've never experienced it, and the cats and the dogs get on well together. And Sandy put that at the search box. Okay, sorry, I wasn't really paying a great deal of cute. Oh, thank you, WQELII. Much appreciated. Thanks for joining us. And Sandy's pack, okay, we've got it. Coco happy now. Sandy's pack, thanks everyone. Alfredo says, hint, if you click on the crown icon, you can watch other. Okay, thank you, Jeannie. Very nice. Thanks. Sandy Pack says, Alfredo, oh wow. Jeannie says, pretty much, yeah. Alfredo, the only yes, he. I've caught up. Beautiful. But thanks everyone for joining us. Much appreciated. That's Bolt. Well, that's his tail on the back end of him. He's an 18-month-old Staffy mix, destroying a ball there. And this is Buzz. He's a 14-year-old English Staffy. That's the boy. And I think Buzz is here a bit tired, so we're going to give him the day off tomorrow. And we'll be back on Thursday with the stream. Take him to the vet tomorrow just to get that back leg looked at again. That's the boys. Bolt, here, come. What are you doing? I don't trust you. When you're in a corner like that, what are you doing? Okay, yeah, I think, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that. Good luck, Buzzy boy. Thank you, Sandy. That's the boys. I know. Look at the mess. Who's going to come over here and help me clean up? What time is it at the moment? I'm just checking times. We'll keep going for a little while. What is it? Probably go for just a little bit longer and then we'll finish it up because it's going to take me half the night to clean this up. I think I'll just throw everything away except anything that's intact and then get the vacuum cleaner out. Hey boys, what are you doing? Bolt, what are you doing? Hey mister? No, you've destroyed everything. Mr. Bolt buzzed down here snoring. You didn't. There he is. He's a mister. You say hello? That's the boy. But I think the ball thing's all finished. I don't know if I'll try this again. We'll see how we go. We might come up with something a little bit different, maybe a puzzle There was somebody, I can't remember who it was. Their dog loved doing puzzles. That's been in the chat. So, what? Is there something on the other side? Oh, can't you get that? Hmm? You've killed that. Here you go. Thanks for your interest. Didn't seem too interested in it. Where'd it go? Here it is. Here you go. You're over these balls, are you? But anyway, I tried this. I wasn't too sure how this was going to go. Oddly enough, it's sort of worked. It's kept them busy. But he's down in that corner. He's up to no good. Bolt, you up to no good? And I've been very lucky they're bean bags there. He's never tried to have a go at them. If he did, there'd be beans everywhere. I don't know if anyone's had bean bags in their dogs. Have attacked the bean bags. Let us know in the chat. But I'm so lucky. I've never had that problem. And Jenny says, happy pups. Yes, they are. Hacker says, thanks all the dog lovers out there all the time. Animal lovers. That's true. Thanks everybody as well. Afrada says, yes, Hacker, you too. Okay, don't forget that they will do anything for us. They deserve a good life. They do. That is so true. So true. What? Honestly, there's nothing there. Dead silence. Shh. What are you doing? What is he doing? Not letting you out there. There's nothing on the... No. There's nothing out there. No. I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea. I've got a bag of treats to the right here, but I don't think I'll give them to him. We'll just see if they quieten down a little bit now. I know they will quieten down once I turn the camera off. No, Bolt. No. What? That's all cool. But it would be good once it starts to get lighter of an afternoon and we could get them out. Because indoor entertainment with the dog takes its toll. And dogs are made to run around, so that's all cool. I'm just improvising until I'm able to get back out there. We do a bit of a run around of a morning. And that's just what happens when it becomes winter. And Alfredo says a great kiss to Dolly, Junie. Giving kisses. Okay, yes. Thank you, Alfredo. And yes, Junie's cat's name's... What are you doing, Dolly? I can't even remember that, but cool. And I thought I was pooping in your channel. Sneaky, sneaky. That's all cool. But I think we'll just keep it calm here for a little bit longer. And we'll probably go for about another 5 or 10 minutes and then we'll finish it up. I don't know if everyone enjoyed this. Something a little bit different, something a bit messy, something less Bolt annoying buzz, which I might come to that soon. And no matter with Bolt, how many times I say no, and you do that, no, but, all that sort of stuff, yeah, you're looking. And yeah, he sort of listens sometimes, but sometimes I think it's just he's in the moment, and he just keeps going. So I've just got to try and redirect them, and redirect him into to do something different. And it seems to get his mind off tormenting Bolt. sorry, tormenting Buzz. So I don't know if that's the right way of doing things. I try to discipline him in other ways, like, no, don't do this, blah, blah. But I find redirecting him sort of helps a fair bit as well. And I was pooping, everyone's laughing. WQLII, thank you, very cute. Appreciate that. Okay, so sorry guys, but I missed my staffy name, Chino. That's a cool name, Chino. Chino was beautiful. But sorry, yeah, sorry to hear that. It's always sad. I don't know. I remember when anyway, when that happens. And says, yeah, it was great dropping off. Take care, everyone. Big love. Okay, thank you, Sandy, for popping in. Always great to see you. Everyone, please subscribe, check out Sandy's pack, and Heiko as well. And say hello to Wilson. Give him a big hug and lick from us. And from Buzz and Bolt as well. That's the boys. So it's, 12 minutes past 10 in New Zealand. They're 2 hours ahead of us. Or we're 2 hours behind, whichever way you want to put it. And I've got some water here. I've just got, where is it? Just got to have a drink of water. No, that's mine. No. So Buzz knows the treat packet is right next to the water. But I'm not giving you, I think you have had enough. Hey, you've had enough. That's the boys. So just remember, everyone won't be on tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday. Just going to give Buzz a bit of a rest. And also he's going to the vet. That's the boys. What you doing? No. I know. Oh no, here we go. I think Bolt's in for some play now. I know, you poor boy, you're tired. That's the boy. That's the boy. Oh dear. Just have a quick check of something. Make sure, because what happens is I do look on my laptop at the chat as well, because sometimes I noticed that the other day that the chat didn't come up on my phone, but there was just people popping in on the laptop. So I've just got to make sure everything's right. Okay, Peter, no problem. Thanks for saying. And Heiko says, my mum was scared of my dog for the first time. She saw it and now she's a big dog lover. That's cool. That's cool to hear that, to know that. And see what's happening there. Oh, where'd they go? Sorry, I was looking at my laptop. Lost track of them. So we'll just sit back here and relax a little bit. And something just popped up on my phone. That's the boys. I know. Buzz is just sitting there looking at me. Because what's behind here, he knows, are some treats. He went over there for a sniff. That's my water bottle. But he went over there for a sniff. So, didn't you? Didn't you? That's a good boy. Did you have fun tonight? You going to help me clean up? Just see what this for. Bollybop, what are you doing? Okay, he's just pulling apart the ball on the bean bag. Aren't you, mister? Oh. He's getting into relax mode. That's it, just relax on the beanbag. I'll just stay in this position because if I get up and move, he'll probably get up and move, and I think that's quite funny. Looks like he's having a lot of fun. Hey, Bodybot. That's what I could actually do. I'll see if this will work. Just got to, hang on, fix up the, oh, I don't have to hold the camera now. Oh dear. We'll just zoom in it a little bit. Oh no, we'll leave it like that. I'm hands-free. And I can start picking up some of this mess. Problem is, I've got to go out and get a garbage bag. If I go out to get the garbage bag, they'll get up and move. That's not bad having the life. You've got your own bean bag to sit there and chew your ball to pieces. But I think I'll clean up once I finish up. Hey, mister. And we've got Buzz over here. He's just laying back, relaxing. And I think it was Alfredo or somebody said he's looking tired. He is. Or Heiko said he's looking tired. And Heiko says, well, okay, Sandy, lol, Jenny, everyone's laughing. Cool. Hey, mister? I know. Sorry, Bolt is more entertaining. Because I can get up. Watch this. I will get up. I'll see if he notices. I'm disappearing. Nah. See? I can't move. There you go. See? Don't touch the camera. I can't move. I can't move. Does anyone find that with their dogs? Or even with Jenny with the cats? You can't move. I walked out there to the hallway and I was going to go through the door and he wouldn't move. That's enough. That's enough. We're going to be finishing up in a moment. I can... No. I think we've done well without having that sort of stuff tonight. Hey? Yeah, you grab that. You play with your ball. I'm going to sit back over here for a second. There we go. Just let them do that for a little while and then we'll finish up. And like clockwork, I pack everything away and they'll go to sleep. How long do people find with their pets or with their dog? Because sometimes they can just keep going and going. How long do they go for? And until they finally just have had enough and they want to go back to sleep. I'm always, and oh, hang on, there we go. And Jeannie says, love, babe, hello, Bolt, hello, such a beautiful ball. Thank you, Heiko. And Jeannie says, I've almost tripped over my cat. She's always following you. Yeah. And when you do trip, like sort of knock them or trip them, you go, oh no. Inches. But I've come over this way to get a better angle. And what do? They come over here. That's that. That's the boys. And he's Buzz snoring a little bit. That's the boys. Hey, Bodybot, Buzz. You know, he's looking tired tonight. Because it was a big morning for him this morning. But he has slept most of the day. I did go out and then came home. But I think they've slept most of the day. Bolt slept a lot today too. What can I do? Can I put this? I'll just put this in. I don't know. Can you see? What you doing? There he is. What? Did you see? What were you checking out, mister? Hey? Boy. That's a cool shot. I'll just hold the camera like that for a little bit. That's the boys. But I think they're almost done. Are you done, mister? He gave me that look. Buzz, hey? You done? I think so. I think so. What's that? Sandy says, Peter, maybe it's the cold making him feel sleepy when he's back in his cosy house. It could be the cold that's making him sleepy. We're in the house at the moment. I haven't got the heating on or anything like that. Doesn't feel too bad. This room, it doesn't get quite as cold. The back room gets a little bit colder. And Alexander says, how often do you live like this? I'm really enjoying it. We've been doing Monday night. This is Sydney time, so take that into account. Currently here in Sydney, it's 8:23 and it's Tuesday night. So we do Monday, Tuesday. We do 6:30 in the morning and 6:30 at night. So 6:30 a.m., 6:30 p.m. Wednesdays sometimes, but we usually Buzz been lately taking him to the vet, and so give Buzz a rest. We're going to take our Wednesday off, and then we'll be back on Thursday and Friday, 6:30 in the morning and 6:30 at night. And we don't do weekends unless I might just pop one in, but generally I don't do weekends. So we stream 4 days a week, twice a day at the moment. So if I can keep up that schedule. And Wednesdays, every now and again, if that makes sense. But usually I post up, it's probably like 10 hours before, something like that. Up and coming when the next stream's coming up. But I'll give you a rough idea. But it's Sydney time, Australian Eastern Standard Time, AEST. And everybody's throwing up times there. In Australia now it's 8:23 p.m. Greetings from Colombia, she said. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, hello, Luz. Thank you. That's greetings from Colombia. Welcome. We're based in Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much for joining us. That's Bolt that you see, an 18-month-old Staffy mix, and Buzz, a 14-year-old English Staffy. I'm not too sure if she does understand. We might have a translator thing going. I hope so. So I'll talk a bit slower. So I get that, Alexander, every day, 6:30 a.m. p.m. Sydney time. Greetings from Colombia. Thank you for that, Alfredo. Hola, Luz. What time is it in Australia now? 8:23 p.m. Alexander, cool. Cheers. I'm also... Oh, you're in Queensland. Cool. I've had a couple of people sometimes from Queensland, but welcome. That's great. Great to see somebody from Australia. Welcome. And Alfredo, look how silly Bolt. Oh, no, he is silly. He is silly. And it's 8 hours difference for you, Heiko, in Denmark. And yeah, so whenever we do a stream, that's standard stream, like during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, might do the odd Wednesday one. It'll always be at the same time. 6:30 in the AM and 6:30 PM. If we do on the weekend, it could be a bit random. I might go somewhere and I might go, oh, this might be a good spot to do a stream. You never know. Doesn't happen that much, but it could happen. And try to keep it standard so everybody knows. But anyone put their hands up if they're going to come and help me clean up. Ding, ding, ding. It won't take long. It'll take about 10 minutes. So funny. But also, just to let everyone know, Buzz and Bolt we've got other things on their channel, like shorts. We do some videos, obviously the streaming, and post regularly in the community page. So please check those out as well. See different parts of Buzz and Bolt in their life, instead of destruction. I know, here we go. I think they've run out of, I don't know. They want it. They want it. They want it. And Sandy's giving a wave. Thank you, Sandy, for joining us. I'll catch you next time. And Jenny says, or their paws. I'm kidding. Now, Fredo's laughing. Sandy, everyone's laughing. Cool. And Buzz is checking out that treat packet. That's those treats I have in there. But no more food. You've had dinner. Tonight they had chicken, some vegetables, some broth. I threw a little tin of sardines in there as well. They get 1 tin between the two in spring water, so I sprinkled that over the top of it as well. And they eat the whole lot. And a little bit of kibble at the bottom. Just add a little bit of crunch. And Coco says, if you have a dog party, Coco will come to us. That'd be cool, dog party. That'd be cool. And Sandy says, oh no, I was putting my hand up. Oh, I can't. I thought that was a wave goodbye, because I'm sure you said you were going somewhere along the line. No, that's all cool. And that is true. Alfredo, Bolt he does that. Whoops. He provokes him. He does. And Buzz takes it, hook, line, and sinker. He just gets sucked right in. Don't you, mister? But it's still good. It keeps Buzz active. I assume that's a good thing for his age. Keeps him moving. Because I think if he really didn't want to do it, he'd be really telling him off. Like what happened earlier. They got a bit of a disagreement with the lick pad. Oh, yeah, but you came back. Okay, cool. He is a stirrer. But that was a good pickup by Alfredo. He noticed it. Because I noticed it, but I've never really said much, but it's good when other people see it. And I was thinking, oh, that's right. So that's good that Alfredo saw that. That's right, they don't, Heiko. Tennis balls. The only balls I get is there's a store called Bunnings here. It's a hardware store. It's a huge one. And I go in there and you can get 3 balls for $20. And I think you might have seen in some of the videos I've had, they're orange. They've lasted a long time usually, but still the odd time they do get ripped up pretty quick. That's it, spit it out. Dear. Oh, you're so messy boys. What are we going? It's 8:30 now. That's it. That's a boy. You can hear that beanbag going. There we go. So what we'll do, everybody, we've been going for 2 hours. Doesn't feel like it. It just doesn't. To me, it doesn't. Average duration is 1 minute. But you know the crazy thing is, we still go out and buy them for them. I don't know. It's all cool. It's all cool. If dogs were allowed into tennis courts, the sport would not exist. So true. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. But I don't know. We read those things that say, you know, this. Some places you go to, they have strength. Like number 1, it's not very good, and they go up to number 5, for instance, and they say that's, you know, really strong. No. I don't believe, and I've heard others say it as well, that there's no toy that's indestructible to a dog. They'll find a way. Even Kongs. I know Bolts. It took him quite a while. Had a Kong. Ended up getting a hold of it and ripping it apart. It took him a long time. Another fellow at the dog park said his dog pulled one apart pretty quick. And they're supposed to be fairly indestructible, but I don't think there is anything. And Sandy says stuffed toys from the darkness are good too. They love the kids smell. They can tear them to pieces and they're cheap. From the darkness. That must be a store over there in New Zealand. And Heiko, I don't know why, but Coco hates it when her teddy bears have eyes, so she peels them off. 98% of her teddy bears don't have eyes anymore. Poor Teddy. Poor Teddy. That's funny. Oh, Sally's, that'd be the Salvos, I assume. Salvation Army, I think. That's all cool. I don't know. They're all nice and calm here. Buzz is just lying there with his head on a destroyed ball. And Bolt's down there just ripping the best part of that one apart. That's the boys. Okay, Ren, I think we'll finish up. I'll get, guaranteed, I'll go back to sleep. Probably not straight away because I've got a little bit of a clean up to do. Yeah, everyone, please let us know. Do you think this was a good idea? Be honest, yes or no. I don't think I'll do it again. But I suppose a good idea. It was fun for them. I think that's the thing. Coffee. Thanks for the fun stream, Peter. Or Sandy liked it, so something a little bit different. I don't know. Oh, is that what you're saying? And if okay, my friends, see you in the morning. Oh, we're not, Alfredo, we're not streaming in the morning. We're going to have Wednesday off, and we'll be back on Thursday morning. I always try to get to the vet early in the morning, about 8:30. That's when they open. Well, actually, no, they open at 9, but I get there at 8:30, so I don't have to wait too long because they can be packed. So yeah, we're going to take tomorrow off, but I'll put up in the community page, not saying when I won't be on. I'll just put on when I'll be back on. I think that makes it easier to understand, because if I say I won't be on Wednesday, and then people might think, oh, when's he going to be back on? So if I put on when I'm going to be back on, everyone will know. If that makes sense. That's my way of thinking. It could be wrong way of thinking. But it's all cool. It's all cool. Yeah. I know, it's hard. It's hard sometimes. But if you're not too sure, usually roughly 8 to 10 hours. So what I usually do after I finish this stream, that's if I'm streaming the next day, I set the next one up and just put it up as an up and coming. So that's another way to find out whether I'm going to be on, if Buzz and Bolt are going to be on again as well. If you see that up as well, up and coming streams. That's all cool. I don't know. Maybe I can just leave the camera here like this and I'll walk off. No, that's all cool. I know. I know. You won't let go, will you? And you give up too easily. That's all cool. That's all cool. Okay, everyone, thank you very much. I'm just dragging this out a little bit, I think. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you on Thursday. Appreciate everyone's company and for joining in the chat and checking out Buzz and Bolt and putting up with me. Everyone have a great day, evening, night, morning, and we'll catch you again very soon. Bye for now. You gonna say bye, boys? Say bye? No. Okay. Don't say bye.